Okay, gentlemen, so we've got the smart hardpoint mocked up. So, yes, we are going to have video capability, image capture, that kind of thing, but we're not really concerned with broadcasting because we're going to be being jammed at all times, especially on these common frequencies. So this is just a mock-up right now. In the next phase will be the camera will hook up, and we'll be running the custom object detection model for armed individuals and topside views of Eastern Bloc vehicles. So that'll all be on board and it'll be shielded and everything like that. So this is just a mock-up for now, but as you can see, we've got a good facing here. I'll put you so you can see. Yeah, we're like. So this is what we'll run, and we're going to run it in Tensor Light, and but we'll be obviously running it on separate machines. We'll be refining the object detection model further. We're hand annotating right now from existing satellite and aerial views, but soon it'll be to the point where it can annotate itself, and then we can refine it even further. It's not going to be able to tell the difference between sides, especially when you have similar equipment, but we're not dropping lethal, so this is less than kinetic, so we'll be EMP, radar reflector, like the inflatable radar reflector currently on the Vandal 1. So this will be the Vandal 2. The earlier model obviously was longer and everything like that, but we're paring things down, and obviously the mount is going to change as well. So this will be a mock-up for like the fixed wing mount, but we got to refine this further rather than just dropping from hooks and stuff like that. So it'll give you, if you've got a forward motion of, certain direction of flight, it'll have the GPS Neo 6M, it'll have the 3-axis gyroscope and everything, accelerometer, gyroscopic accelerometer, and it'll basically drop itself. So the drone is set for, it's autonomous, it's running a flight pattern. The mount is what drops it, and it'll seek approval in certain cases, but once you set it with a GPS location and what you're looking to hit, whether it's one guy or a company or whatever, or armored platoon, whatever it is, it'll go for that. If it sees civilians or something like that, and it's going to have trouble. So if they're not visibly armed, so we're with rifles, like once we start seeing like real military hardware, RPG profiles and cross sections, we start looking at the helmets and different stuff like that. So, but we're going to continue it further. So it's in its infancy, but still effective now, and even just with a remote drop, or we can run it on a mechanical timer as well. So if you gamed out exactly your flight time, but if you fuck it up, you're dropping it wherever. It's not able to determine that with the mechanical delay. So we'll keep going with the gentleman, and we'll be back in touch. Obviously, we're going to still be sending the bolt-on retarder versions. This is just an indulgence here, but we're going to keep going with it and try to keep things as effective as possible, and bring up that lethality or effectiveness in reduction. Thank you, gentlemen.